Hey YouTube, Rando here. I just did about half a video and realized I didn't have the damn camera on, so I'm gonna redo it for you. I'm doing a review on the Stanley stainless steel multi-tool. It's the 2CR model, I believe. I can't really read it. Anyways, I do reviews on these cheaper tools like this because this is what I body use every day. This is not going to go in a pack. This is not going to... Actually, it does go in a pack, but this one right here stays in my pocket usually. I use it every day, and I've used it every day for about 6 years now. And that's usually what I do my reviews on, are going to be stuff that's been used and that gets used daily around the house, and if something happens to it, I usually do an update. Like the hand crank spotlight that I said was a piece of crap from the day I bought it, the day I did the review. About 2 weeks after I bought it, I did a review, and yeah, it was a piece of crap, and I ended up doing an update because I went to use the damn thing and it broke. So all the reviews I do, this is stuff I buy out of my pocket and stuff that I actually use daily, pretty much. The spotlight I do use daily. I still use it. I just have to charge it off my damn cigarette adapter charger in the truck. So it just stays in the truck now. And I don't have a underhood light under my hood of the truck, so I use the spotlight whenever I work on the truck late at night. Truck has a radiator leak, so I'm always putting water in it. Daily I put water in it, and it's usually at nighttime when I'm getting home. So I've been watching a lot of other channels, and I think they don't like doing reviews because they feel obligated to not down the product. You know, they just they review it and they give you an honest review to whether it's good or not. But if it's a piece of crap, I'm going to tell you it's a piece of crap. They feel like they probably can't say that because they're getting that product not only for free. I don't know if they have to return them or not, but the people are sending it to them, so they'll give them a good review. So you know, most of them don't. They give you an honest review on them. But like I said, I think they hold back a little bit sometimes on certain occasions because they have to. This thing I've been using for about 6 years now, and you can see one of the pins is missing, and it's pretty chunked up there. It's because I've used it as a small hammer on more than one occasion. It's a good multi-tool. The pliers, they stick. Don't want to open up. Whenever you try to open them up, you have to actually force them open, and that's because I've cut a ton of wire with these cutters here, and these needle nose have been used as well heavily. I've even used the saw on it, and you can look at the saw probably. The wood on it, it's been used. The little saw hasn't been used as much as the rest of the stuff. This can opener, our can opener broke about 6 months ago, and I've been using this thing ever since. So I do use this thing daily. When I say that, I mean it. And you can see this side's really tight. You know, this pin's tight down here, and all the tools are tight down in there. And that's because this stuff gets used a little less than the other side, which is the pocket knife and the file. And you can see that's loose in there, and that's because these washers are bent, and I'll tell you why. It's because that flathead screwdriver right there has been used to pry paint cans open quite a bit and stuff like that. And you can see maybe those little washers down in there, they will bend. Now honestly, I've gotten my money's worth out of this thing 10 times. Just on the pliers and pocket knife alone, and the blade does hold a good blade. You know, you can beat it around a little bit and slam it down in there. Don't knock the blade off like most of cheap knives. The screwdriver, I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it's been used too, and it's actually not as loose as the rest of them. Now this pin, like I said, it did fall out one side, and I've tried everything to get this side to come off, and I can't. So obviously it's pressed in there somehow, or this little screw right here is holding it on, and I don't see that happening. You can see, you know, you can pry on that a little bit and it don't come up. So like I said, I've used this tool every day, at least one thing on it every day for possibly the past 6 years. So it's got a lot of use on it, and it's actually pretty light. I've got the Bear Grylls Gerber tool, and I would like to do a review on it, but I paid a crap load of money for it, so I don't plan on using it. You know, I just kind of keep it put up and keep it in the pouch, and it's up in the shelf, and I've never really used it, so I don't feel like I can do a good review on it. I mean, I can show it to you, but what good is that? This, however, you know, things like this I'm going to use. The cheaper things, that's going to be what I use daily. And I'm going to let you know if they hold up or not. The Cobalt tool, the Cobalt Multi-Tool, I forget what the number is on it. It was a piece of crap. I used it for about a year and ended up throwing it away and buying this one. And I actually bought 2 of them a couple months later. Went back and got a couple more because of how much I liked it. You know, like I said, it's lightweight. It comes with a pouch with a belt clip. I don't have it handy. I just keep it in my pocket. So, you know, it's a good little multi-tool for the price, and I think I paid like $8 or $9 for it from Walmart. You know, Stanley tools. So, if you get a chance, run out and get one. No, I'm kidding, YouTube.